Hey, welcome back to DieCash Cars. So today, guys, what I'm seeing within the collecting community is that everybody just runs rampant. They go out there and they're collecting anything and everything Hot Wheels throws at us when it comes to premiums, mainlines, car cultures, team transports. Then you jump over to RLC and it's a smorgasbord of all new castings, really expensive castings at that. Then you talk about secondary market, talking eBay, Facebook Marketplace, you're talking whatnot. Folks are buying anything and everything, cars that date all the way back to 1968 to present day. And at the end of the day, these collectors are going to look at their collections, everything that they've gathered in the last month or two, or maybe the last year. And they're just going to see this giant homogeneous mixture of cars that have no rhyme or reason. And that is the reason why today I'm here to tell you that as a collector, you guys have to have a goal car. Now, what is a goal car, you might be asking? Well, number one, it's got to be a car, a make and a model that you're actually interested in. Whether it's muscle cars because you're a muscle car guy, or JDM because you just love Fast and the Furious, or maybe you're a Euro guy, you love the German and British racing sports cars out there. First and foremost, your goal car has to jive with your current collection. Secondly, a goal car has to be a piece that once you add it to your collection, man, it just shines. It is one of the cars that defines your collection and makes you unique as a collector. Essentially, it would be a grail piece in your entire PC. And last but not least, a gold car has to have scarcity. It's got to be rare. It's got to be that unique and hard to find so that if you have it in your collection, I mean, it's a statement. And with rarity comes value, right? It's got to have a certain level of value that, again, jives with your collection, and the value that is attached to that car, both sentimental and monetary, makes you proud to own a piece like that. And another little bonus criteria that I look for in my goal cars is it's got to have growth opportunity. A lot like the Nissan Skyline R34. I mean, here we just have the first edition mainline silver and blue factory seal. These are two that I recently just picked up because, as we all know, factory seal cars are just a little bit more rare. But in general, guys, R34s, doesn't matter if you're talking mainlines, premium mainlines, full premiums, all the way up through RLCs, they are all going up in value. I mean, if you just comb social media right now, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot, everybody is clamoring and demanding for R34 castings to buy. The starting price point on a Hot Wheels Nissan Skyline R34 right now is about $10, and that is essentially just the loose cars. I mean, if you're talking carded mainlines, you're talking at least $20, and then they stretch all the way up to $60 depending on the release. And then when you're talking super treasure hunts, those are in the three-figure territory. RLCs are essentially untouchable in the $200 plus, $300, and then convention pieces, which there's really only one. They're all sitting in the $600-$700 price point right now. And with the demand right now for Skylines, R34 specifically, I mean, these trends are just going to continue to go up. Prices are going to go up. Demand is going to continue to go up. So yeah, R34s in the diecast world are a very safe bet, which leads me to my own personal goal car as of the last couple of months, a car that I've been buying, selling, and trading, basically hustling and grinding my way to acquire back into my collection. And it is none other than the RLC Spectra Flame Blue Nissan Skyline R34 out of 12,500, and as you can see there, I have number 916. And those of you who've been following my channel for quite some time, this is my original Nissan Skyline R34. I used to own this piece, I sold it, and now I bought it back for a total of $350. But I don't regret it because right now, secondary market, this is sitting at about 400 sold listings on eBay. But the crazy thing is it's listing for 500 plus. And the quantities of this being available out there are dwindling as the days go on. So guys, if you're looking to pull the trigger on a blue Nissan Skyline R34, try to find a way and do it sooner rather than later, because I think the window on this car is slowly closing, guys. And the values on these are, again, like I've been talking about the R34, it's going up and it's not coming down anytime soon. In fact, I would even double down that even though this was my personal goal car, I think that it should be every Hot Wheel collector's goal car. I think everybody should strive to have this one piece in their collection. I mean, first and foremost, who doesn't like the Nissan Skyline R34? I mean, if you're a Hot Wheels collector, you know what this car is. I mean, it is a centerpiece that I think serves as a strong base to any collection. I know there's some very bold collectors out there that say that JDM and R34s and Skylines in general are just a fad and they'll fizzle out a lot like what we've seen with, for example, the Datsun 510, which, don't get me wrong, isn't a casting that's forgotten about. It's still widely collected and very popular, but the values and the interest and the demand for them have definitely come down since about the 2017, 2018 time frame. But the R34 is completely different, guys. First and foremost, it is not only a popular car in the diecast world, but it is also vastly sought after in the real world. So much that nowadays, this 25-year-old Nissan Skyline R34, if you could find it in Bayside Blue and in good condition, I mean, you're talking upwards of six figures, $100,000. And that is something that the Datsun 510 is not, right? I mean, if you go back to the days where the hype around the Datsun 510 was so high, you could ask anybody, and although they loved it in 164 diecast form, no one honestly wanted a Datsun 510 in real life. So yeah, the Nissan Skyline R34 is definitely here to stay in the real world as well as in diecast, and again, the trend is only going up. I mean, this is right now a $400 or $500 car. Moving forward, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if it started to peak in the $1,000 range. 2024 especially is a great time frame to pick up this blue Nissan Skyline R34 from RLC as well too, because we all know that there is a catapult coming that is going to essentially boost the value of all RLC R34s, and that is the Chameleon R34 that's going to be released later this year through RLC. So hopefully you got your overdrive subscription set up, and if you're like me, you're anticipating that drop. But yeah, definitely one of the Hot Wheels that I think every collector should have in their collection, which isn't going to be possible because, again, there's only 12,500 of these things, and there's what, a couple million collectors worldwide. But I definitely think that it's worth it if you can swing it. But that's one of the mentalities that I see within collectors nowadays, is that once a price point gets too high, they shy away from cars like this, they get a little bit intimidated, and then they just go back to homogeneously collecting random releases that Hot Wheels throws at us, right? But I think you should always have your eyes on the prize. I mean, if you want a blue Nissan Skyline R34 RLC release, you should push yourself, learn to navigate the secondary market, which, by the way, guys, DieCash Cars, I talk about Hot Wheels investing in values in cars, and I'm going to give you guys the tips and tricks you need to get there and build a collection that you want. In fact, I wouldn't tell you guys to shy away from your goal cars. I would tell you to get to your goal car and then even stretch yourself into getting other cars to go along with your goal car. A lot like what I like to call the big three: the blue R34 from RLC, the convention yellow R34, and then the membership R34 in purple. I mean, these are the three original premium R34 releases from Hot Wheels that everybody wants to get. So again, it just goes to show that with a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears, and really pushing yourself within this hobby, you can achieve anything. But let me know what gold cars you have in mind for your collection. Let me know what plans you have in place to get them. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on DieCash Cars.